I like to get paid, that's why I work every day. I'll be making money till I'm in my...
Welcome back, Shots Fired Army, to another episode here on Shots Fired Podcast. Today, it's going to be a little bit more, I guess, serious, you could say, a little different. I've been contemplating this week on different ideas, topics, things to talk about, right? And I think this week we're going to talk a little bit about change, about some changes. I know it's a little different and it's hard for me. So here's kind of a background of why I'm going to do this topic, right? Because the audience on this, all you listeners out there are very diverse. I want to hear a lot of different things, different topics, different ideas. Some of y'all really liked the one last week about the music industry. Some of y'all didn't. Some of y'all really like when I talk about politics. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all like when I do the rides in the car. Some of y'all don't. And that's okay. That's good. I like that. I'm just trying to put something out there a little bit for everybody, right? And there's so much going on around all of us. Then I figured we talk a little bit about change, you know? And change isn't always a bad thing. And I think we really need to see that. Doing different things. And where I'm going with this is like this journey, right? This journey that I'm on with you guys, doing this podcast, whatever, even if it is even a podcast anymore, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, right? I'm going through changes myself. And it's good. They're not always bad changes. They're not always, it's not always something you got to fight back with. Sometimes you just got to roll with it. I'm really lackadaisical. If you guys know me, y'all know I'm pretty lackadaisical, which is a blessing and a curse, I guess, at the same time. I am a Capricorn. If you follow the signs like that, I kind of do a little bit, but I'm a true Capricorn. So it's just kind of how it is. I just roll with it. But this time, I'm kind of taking things into my own hands. And that's what I think everybody needs to do. Because I didn't like where I was going with things. I was really going down a path I didn't like. And the only one that could change it is myself, and the same thing with you guys. The only ones that can change what you got going on in your lives is you. And I know it's not easy. It's difficult. It's hard. But that first step, right? And it could literally be with anything. Like, say, you want to just get out and be more active. Go for walks, do whatever. It's that first step, And a lot of times, especially today's day and age, everybody, like, fuck, I ain't got the money to do that. Or I ain't got the money to do this. I got to take care of this stuff and this, that, and the other. If you don't like that path you're going down, take a turn. Take a turn in that journey, in this journey of life. Because I'm a firm believer, like, we're all going to the same place at the end, right? We're all going to end up at the same place. It's the journey that takes us there is what matters, right? How we handle things, what we do with the time that we have, here. And I'm not trying to get, like, dark or anything like that with this one. But what's the saying? It's not about the end. It's not about where you're going. It's about the journey that takes you there. And I think that's good. We all should take a journey on something, change something up in our lives. If we don't like something, whether it be, if you smoke and you don't want to smoke anymore, take that path. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. You want to write a book, start that journey. You got to start somewhere. You want to whatever. And I'm going to let y'all in with a little bit of stuff that I got going on that I'm doing to change things up, right? And as you guys can see around me, it looks a little bit different. I'm changing some things up myself. In the process of it still, but getting things squared away. But what I want to do, right, and it's a big step, and I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to take off, fail. You never know. But you got to take that journey. You got to take that step. You will never know unless you try, right? So I'm going to start a little small business, an LLC. I've always wanted to start a small business, and with a lot of different things. If anybody knows me, they know my mind's all over the place when it comes to ideas and want to do different things. Like and when I jump into it, I go full fledged into it, and it doesn't always work out. I haven't had not one that worked out yet. I mean, I ain't started a small business yet, but it's just that journey. You learn as you go, and I don't know the first thing. I kind of know a little bit, but not a lot about starting a business, and I'm learning as I go. But I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, what path do I want to take? I'm at a Y, or a fork in the road, I guess you could call it. And I don't like the path that I was going down, or I am going down, so I'm changing it. I'm taking it upon myself and taking a hook and taking a left turn to change things, And that's not always a bad thing. That's what I'm getting at. So I'm going to start an LLC. I'm going to try to brand the Shots Fired name, I guess you could say. I'm looking into it. Hopefully I can make it an LLC, or I might have to change the name. You never know. Somebody might already have it. I don't know. But I want to start off small, maybe do some merchandise. And like I said before, I don't know if you guys seen it in one of the posts, at 100 subscribers, we're going to do another giveaway. I think this time we're going to do hats. I'm going to do a hat. If you guys have any ideas that you think that would be cool, I'm very open to it. Right now, I'm kind of bouncing a couple different things in my head. Here's one thing I thought about is doing like just SFP, right? Shots Fired Podcast. But it could, I don't know, SFP could mean a lot of different things to people. So I don't know. But it's just one thing I'm bouncing off, I'm thinking about. And let me know what you guys think. I'm always down. I talk to a lot of people. People do comment. I talk to a lot of people face to face that watch and enjoy it. And that's kind of where I get all the different, not necessarily content, but ideas for different things, right? And that's how I figured out I should say our, because this is our thing we're doing here. Viewers are very diverse. Some people, like the music industry stuff I talk about. Some people like the politics. Some people like, just different stuff. Some people like the motivation, the Savage Mondays, and they are coming back. Let me tell you, they are coming back. I promise you guys, I've been slacking on it. I've been taking care of some things, but Savage Monday's coming back, and y'all will have. I'll start putting them out. Y'all will have them every week, every Monday. We're gonna do Savage Mondays. We're getting back on track with that. I apologize for the hiatus. I guess what you call it, hiatus. I don't know, but we're gonna bring that back, and that's part of this journey, And I really want you guys to kind of hear me out when I talk about the change, right? And I know I'm kind of talking about myself, but I'm sure a lot of you are going through changes, or you're on a journey or a path that you're not quite happy with. Make that change, Do whatever you think is necessary to make that turn in the road, to change it up a little bit. It might work, it might not work, but that's the part. And that's what makes it, I think, exciting and fun, because you don't know. And it could be stressful. Like, I'm sure what I'm going to try to do is going to be very stressful. Like, I want to start small, but in the end game, I want to actually like open up businesses. I want to have a bar. I want to do different things. And I got a lot of ideas up in here, and I'm sure y'all do too, but take a step towards something. It doesn't even have to be starting a small business. It could just be changing your lifestyle, trying a different hairstyle, makeup, clothes, I don't know, whatever. Trying different foods. If you want to do something different, just do it. Try it and see what happens. You might be pleased with the outcome of it. So it's exciting. It's a lot of nerve-wracking. It's a lot of different things that go on with it, right? But that's what I'm saying, is that's the journey. That's the part that gets you to where you're going. It's a journey, and however it takes you, whatever way it winds, I'm sure there'll be a lot of ups and a lot of downs, but that's the journey of life. And that's all we could do with our time here, right? It's not about where we're going, because like I said, we're all going to the same place. It's just what path gets us there, and what path for us is the right path. So I'm not telling anybody to throw their life savings into something or whatever, right? I'm not, don't do that now. Don't be like, well, this dude said it on this thing. I should, no. That ain't what we saying. But start small, do something a little bit different. If you want to, it could be anything. It could be anything. You want to learn how to ride a bike, get out there, do it, and figure out what your reason is, right? Like what your why, like whether you're doing it for your children, your significant other, yourself, whatever it is, do it, just jump into it. It's not a bad thing. And a lot of times you could be like, oh man, I can't do this. I got this going on, or I can't do that. I got to take care of this, that, and the other. Take that turn in life. Do something different to try to make it so you could do what you want to do, right? So I don't know, say you out turning up every weekend, because this summer I'm going to be outside. We all going to be outside. But say you at the club every weekend, or you want to change it up and you're just kind of tired of that scene. Start doing different things that you wouldn't normally do. Go to the beach, or go for a hike, or just go for a walk, sit outside on your porch, whatever it may be, change it up. Or maybe you sit in the house all the time and you want to get out more. Go for you. And a lot of people, I know I've done it myself, so I'm not saying, it's wrong or anything, but we get so caught up in this, damn, I only got, and especially with the way today is, and I'll be the first to admit it. The way today is, I can't go do that. I can't go chill this weekend, do that, whatever it may be, because I got to pay these bills, or I got to do this and that and the other and whatever. Take a chance. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't pay your bills. I'm not saying that. Make sure your bills and everything squared away. But if there's something you want to do, figure it out. Only you can change that. That's what I'm saying. Only you can change your journey in life to that destination. Whether your goal is to, like mine. My goal is to, have a successful business. My journey getting there, is what I'm going to do to figure it out. But once I get there, it's not done, right? That's just a stepping stone in my journey and all of our journeys. And I just, it's hard right now with everything that's going on. And I think that everybody should try something new. Right? And that's just what I'm getting at. I'm kind of being repetitive with this and keep going on and on and on. Like, even like, man, today I've recorded this twice already, and I keep messing up on the audio, keeps not cutting out on me and stuff like that. Like, there's bumps in the road. There's going to be things that happen that you got to just overcome, work through, get through, figure it out. And that happens. That's a part of life. That's what makes people stronger, better, And sometimes you're going to take a hit and you're going to want to quit and you're going to want to give up. And even the short time I've been doing this, there's been times I want to just like, fuck it. I ain't doing this shit no more. For what? Right? But then I was, sit there and, you kind of contemplate about it. And you know what? I'm going to keep doing it. I ain't going to stop. Why? Because of this little thing happened? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck whatever happened. I'm going to keep doing it. Right? And that's that, I guess, nonchalant stuff. Like, I'm a firm believer in that. We kind of did an episode kind of on this before about not getting, you can't control, you handle things the right way. You can't control everything. Some things you just can't control, so why get upset about it? I kind of did an episode about that. And that's kind of another what this is. And I don't want to go, because I have so many people, not so many, but our crew that we got here, the little Shots Fired Army, like I said, they're diverse. So I don't want to go back and just talk about the same things over and over again. Like a lot of people, like, man, I really like that. Da, da, da. But I can go back and talk about things I already talked about and just kind of, maybe I learned something different after I talked about it, or y'all did, or something like that. Or if there's, and we can go back and re-talk about it again. And that's kind of like the Savage Mondays, man. A lot of people are like, man, where they at? I like them. Well, like, keep it going. Like, why'd you stop? So I'm going to bring it back to y'all. I like them. I enjoy doing them, but it's just a lot of things been going on. And I've been getting it figured out. And like I said, I took that turn in my journey to a new path. And we're going to see how it turns out. And I'm going to bring y'all shots fired. I keep bringing the Savage Mondays, right? Don't be a Chad, be a savage. And that's what we're going to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week. I hope you guys kind of just listen to what I'm kind of saying to you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I encourage everybody to do something different this year. And I know we're already in May. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Turn up today. Have you a little shot of tequila if you drink. If you don't drink, have some tacos or something. I don't know. That probably sounds bad, but hey, whatever. Cinco de Mayo, right? Have fun. Enjoy yourself. It's already May. Do something different this year. Change it up a little bit. Keep the people guessing. That's all I can say. Keep them guessing. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to keep y'all guessing. But stay tuned. We're going to do the Savage Mondays. I promise y'all will have one this week. And always shoot your shot. Peace.
I like to get paid, that's why I work every day. I'll be making money till I'm in my